exciting episode of Veg the Aging Hippie. I decided to make this a orange-free zone, an orange man-free zone. I don't want to see any more pictures. I don't want to talk about him. I don't want to mention his name. And, you know, I got this idea. I stole it from Hambone Littletail and Sam Mitchell, the schizophrenic team that runs those two channels. And I just thought, what a good idea. Why should we give this guy any more attention? Oh, sure, whatever he does is fine, right? Everything's going to be just groovy and he's going to fix the economy and your eggs won't cost so much. So why worry about it? And don't show me his ugly face anymore, okay? I had enough. I can't take any more. Hi, how is everybody doing this week? I'm in a very happy place right now. See, I'm happy. Everything is fine. Everything is working out just beautifully in this world, right? The sun still shines. It's November and it's warm outside in Canada, at least this part of Canada, and it's dry and warm, and what's there to complain about? Everything's just fine. If you're completely brain dead. However, those of us who are not completely brain dead yet will recognize that in spite of the peril, life has to go on. It has to, because there's nowhere else for us to go. There's nothing else we can do. All we can do is laugh and smile and say peace and love and hug each other and close your eyes or put on a virtual reality headset and everything's going to be just fine. I promise you. You worry about too many things. You shouldn't worry at all. Just take some sort of medication that removes your brain function, and then you don't have to worry. In the olden days, they did it in a barbaric way, and it was called a lobotomy, but we've progressed since then, and there are a whole line of pharmaceuticals that can help you achieve the same effect. See, I'm happy. I'm really happy. Everything's okay, folks. We're still here. For the next 2 months at least. The world has not ended yet. Within the next year is anybody's guess. Or what the future holds is anybody's guess. The only thing we can do is hold hands and sing Kumbaya, and everything will be fine. I promise you it will be fine. I keep telling myself that. My therapist doesn't agree with me. She says, I think you're developing a psychosis, and I don't worry about that because I'm fine and everything's going to be just fine. I will no longer comment on politics because everything is just fine. I will no longer comment on the environment because it's all great. Drill, baby, drill. So honestly, why worry about it? Why worry about anything? Sure, Rapey McForehead is going to be the Attorney General of your country, but why worry about it? He's a fun party guy from everything I hear. What's the point in worrying about anything? I say, enjoy the ride. That's what you voted for. And that's the last I'm going to say about it. I'm not going to mention his name. I mean, who cares if SCOTUS is a bunch of kangaroos in robes? That doesn't matter. It doesn't affect me. Everything's going to be fine. Climate change? Oh hell, we need more gas and oil. Don't be silly. The world runs on gas and oil. You can't replace that with anything. Nor would we want to while those billions and billions and billions of dollars keep flowing our way. You see, we're rich and they're poor, and that's the way life should be. Because it was ordained by God, don't you know? Seriously, guys. I think I'm losing it, okay? I'm really not. I'm getting over the shock, and I'm getting over the horror, and I'm getting over I'm really trying to stay happy, but it's hard. It's really difficult. I'm on the verge of losing it. That's it. I'm going to explode. My head is going to one day be doing one of these videos and going and exploding all over your screen. And I don't want that to happen. It would be ugly, and I'm sorry to have even put that horrendous image in your head. Or maybe a certain segment would be delighted to see that. Probably. What do I care? I'm old. We always need to look on the sunny side, because on the other side, where most of us live, is kind of ugly. So we don't want to look at that. We'll just turn on devices and enmesh ourselves in artificial reality and say everything's fine, because in the end, everything is fine. It's really fine. I'm glad that there are people out there who are concerned and caring and sounding the alarm. But at this point, the alarm went off years ago, and why worry now? Because you've chosen your future path. We all do it every day when we start our vehicles and when we heat our homes. Not that we have much choice unless you have the money to spend on expensive imported Chinese solar panels that may or may not work depending on your installer. However, in spite of all that, I'm keeping a sunny, happy attitude. I'm really keeping a sunny, happy attitude. I need to take a few more prescription medications, but as long as I do, I can stay happy and I'll be fine. At least until Elmo gets those brain implants put into us, and then we can walk around permanently smiling and be little robots that serve King Elmo. We will be so happy. He will send us to Mars. Yes, he's a very good humanitarian guy. You don't have anything to worry about. RFK, oh, what a genius. What a total genius. I think it's wonderful. Yes, I think it's just incredible that this man, whose father was a complete progressive, has turned into it's the brainworm. I mean, come on, it's the brainworm. But who hasn't had the occasional brainworm? Give him a break. Let him be Health and Human Services guy, because he can look after all of you as long as you don't dare take any vaccinations against diseases, because he wants you to all die. Is that so bad? Hell no, I don't think it's so bad. Anyway, this is Veg, the Aging Hippie, bringing you another fun-filled video for this Saturday, and hopefully 2 or 3 people will see it. And that makes me very happy, because 2 or 3 people are all I need to make me happy. Well, occasionally a few extra people would help, and that's where you come in, by leaving a comment and saying, "You're a genius, you're wonderful, you're amazing." No, I'm not. I'm just a human like everybody else. I have a mission to fulfill. I just haven't figured out what that mission is yet, and when it is, you can be sure I will fulfill it. I think if I haven't already, I'm trying to think if I have, and nobody noticed, but that's cool. Everything's all right. Peace, love, understanding. Stay tuned for more exciting episodes of Veg, the Aging Hippie, as the dementia sets in and it becomes really crazy and fun. Thank you for watching, and stick around to the end, and you can see a couple of videos here that I think you should watch, because for your own edification and education, they would be priceless. So watch those videos, the ones that say best for viewer and last one that you put up, in case anybody new is allowed to show up here in the Armpit Studios. Good night, everybody. Stay safe, and please talk to me. Talk to me. You'll never Talk to me.